Hey everybody, and welcome to the Bullshit Party. And in this one, we're going to be taking a close look at the new podium vehicle, the Pfister Astron. As always, I'm going to be taking you on a 360 tour around the vehicle, giving you some facts about it, and by the end of the video, I'm going to be telling you if it's worth getting from the Lucky Wheel or not. And with that, let's start with the 360 around the vehicle while I give you some facts about it. And first and foremost, this vehicle is based unmistakably on a Porsche. To be specific, on the Porsche Macan, the second to last generation before they went all electric. In terms of interactivity, this is what you can do with the vehicle. You can... Whoops. I don't know if I've mentioned this in previous videos, but the interaction menu really sucks in GT Online as of like 2 years ago. So let's go here, and we can open all of its 4 doors and the hood and the trunk. And the hood, just because it's a German car, you really can't see anything aside from a... well, shiny piece of plastic. For the rear, we have, well, I don't know, it looks standard, and overall, the vehicle looks very faithful to what it's supposed to represent in the real world. So, it's kind of a meh vehicle. Anywho, let's jump in and look at how the interior looks, because, well, it's not very special. The sunroof or the moonroof is very cool. Aside from that, meh. The way the vehicle sounds also leaves a lot to be desired, so yeah, not very thrilled about this one. In terms of the drivetrain, it's an all-wheel drive vehicle, if you couldn't tell. It's a SUV after all. Now with that, off to Los Santos Customs we go to customize this bad boy, and of course on our way there I will be sharing with you my thoughts and impressions of the stock version of this thing. And first impressions are that it's well, for a vehicle that's so expensive, it costs $1.6 million. I don't know, I was expecting a little bit more. We've had very good vehicles in terms of off-road capability as of recent on the podium, but this, yeah, this is definitely not going to continue that trend. It feels kind of sluggish almost. Yeah, I don't know. I really like the yellow they chose for the car, but other than that, yeah, acceleration is kind of meh. Top speed, from what I can tell, horrible even for an SUV. As you can see, it's very flippy, which not the best quality for a vehicle. And overall, the traction and just handling of the vehicle it's very bland. Doesn't cost $1.6 million at all. Maybe the customization is gonna be awesome, and that's gonna be its redeeming quality. But for now, I'm gonna say the vehicle is kind of a bust. And here we are in Los Santos Customs, and of course, let's see first how much money we can sell the vehicle for. 11.5, just about right. Now let's repair it and upgrade all the performance options up front so we don't forget anything by the end of the video. So we should have 2 more, so the transmission and the turbo. And with that, let's start customizing the vehicle with the front bumper, which is actually kind of the front splitter situation on this one. I really like this one, and I wonder if those are actually going to be lights. You know what? Challenge accepted for $15,000. Insanity. So let's see if this is the rear diffuser situation, or the rear bumper, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, I don't have a favorite. Well, maybe this one. Yeah, this looks kind of cool. Probably should have gone with this one. Anywho, let's see. Next up, we have the exhausts, and here are all the exhausts we can choose from. I think I like the stock one the best, but yeah, let's go with these. The hood is also something we can modify and customize for this vehicle. I think I like these ones the best, but let's see what else the game has to offer. Or maybe this one. Yeah, this looks very aggressive. Why not? Let's see. What else can we do? We can, of course, change the livery. And here are all the liveries we can choose from for the Astron. And I gotta say, I'm usually not a big fan of liveries, but this one, kind of minimalistic, kind of looks okay. Also, I don't feel like spending $11,000 on changing it. Although I prefer this one. Anyway. Let's leave it on because I feel kind of cheap, and move on to the mirrors, which we're going to make carbon. The license plate, we're going to go with, yeah, why not, yellow and black. The roof, we can also modify, well, using the word modify for this is using it very liberally. Libelul. Let's see. The roof... yep, this has no impact on the traction, as you can see. Oh, something that I didn't mention in the... Basically on our way here, as I was giving you my detailed review of the stock version of the vehicle. The brakes suck. Even fully modified and upgraded, as you can see, they suck. Ooh, this is better. Can't see the Astron anymore. Let's see, can we fully delete it? No. But, you know, just for kicks, why not? Let's see, the spoiler, the only visual component that has any impact on the performance of the vehicle. It raises the traction just by a tiny margin, which is enough in some cases. Probably gonna go with this one, and the sun strip, nope. The suspension, can we slam it to the ground? Well, we could, we're not gonna. Transmission turbo, we already did. The wheels, it's kind of sucky that it also tints the sunroof. So let's go with this one, and the wheels, I do not care for those. So it's time to respray the vehicle, and for that, I asked you guys in a poll a couple of days ago what color do you want me to make the vehicle in the video you're watching right now. And for this week, most of you suggested to make it blue, which is honestly a new color for us. So, oh, that's just fire. So let's see what blue we choose. And of course, as always, thank you so much to everybody that voted on the poll, and hopefully you're gonna like the final outcome of the vehicle. Now, after we're done with all the chameleon colors, let's see what blue to actually choose for this one, because we have a lot of shades of blue in GT Online. This one looks good. This one looks good, at least in my eyes. And this one looks good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with, let's see. I think this one. Yep. Let's go with this. The secondary color. Let's just see what chameleon looks like. Whoops. What the chameleon colors look like. This looks good. Once again, at least in my humble opinion. Or maybe this one looks good as well. So is this, but this is free, so can't really beat free. Put the Bullshit Party sticker on the side of the vehicle. This is how much money you can sell it for. Wow, so we spent a pretty penny on this one. And here we are on the outside, fully modified and customized Astron. Now the big question I'm sure you're asking, or maybe nobody is, but I am, do the lights actually light up? Okay, 10 out of 10 vehicle. Okay, that is legitimately cool. I was not expecting that. I was expecting to be disappointed by this one yet again. But, no, I'm not. Cool. In terms of the vehicle's performance, after fully modifying and upgrading it, the traction and handling and all that is so horrible. The brakes, let me check. Actually, marginally better. So, the brakes are kind of on the decent side as of now. It is a very heavy vehicle, but yeah, the brakes still suck. But not as much as they did originally. In terms of acceleration, the vehicle is still very slow and sluggish. Top speed, still very slow and sluggish. But overall, you could get worse vehicles for free from the Lucky Wheel. This is not the worst vehicle that has been up there. Spending $1.6 million for this is completely insane. Especially if you're, I don't know, if you like sports cars. Although, why would you buy a SUV if you wanted to buy a sports car? I don't know. Anywho, is this worth getting for free from the Lucky Wheel? I think so. Is it worth spending $1.6 million? No, definitely not. And with that, I think it's time to end the video. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know what do you think of the Astron in the comment section down below. Love you all, and I will catch you all in the next one. And as always, it's become sort of a tradition to see, at the end of the videos, are the vehicles off-road worthy? And of course, the Astron is not going to be a different one, so actually surprising results so far. The vehicle is very off-road capable. Could this be a hidden gem in the off-road category? I think it's going to beat last week's vehicle, but let's dream. I gotta say, I'm surprised. This vehicle is actually not as sucky as I thought, off-road at least. On the road, it's kind of garbagey. Off the road, it's very good. barely a scratch on it.